assessment overall of the game?
Well, I mean, we couldn't score for the first 15 minutes, and we're only down 4 at halftime. So I thought tonight was our best defensive effort. We thought we would use some zone tonight. We haven't played much zone. We ended up playing a dang near majority of the game. And it's a long time, and first time in a long time we've held the team under 40% field goal percentage. So, from that standpoint, I thought we executed the game plan very well. They shot 35% from the field, 35% from three. We out-rebounded them, which I thought was great. That's kind of hard to do in a zone. And, we had more assists than they did. The glaring number, and it's the same number we had last week at San Francisco State, and it's our big problem right now in the last 2 losses. We had 20 turnovers. We were unable to take care of the ball. We had 10 at half. We were able to get the lead back. We kind of had control of the game, and then we had a little stretch there for about 3 minutes where we weren't solid with the ball. We were turning it over. We were making bad decisions. We looked like we'd never been coached against the press before. That kind of bit us. And then Monzon hit 2 big shots down the stretch. He stepped up and hit a big shot. I thought Ev probably got fouled on his last 3. Probably should have been a 4-point play, giving us a chance to tie it instead of having to foul. But it is what it is. We were 11-18 from the free throw line with 1 intentional miss, so we didn't shoot very well from the free throw line, which hurts. So,
Coach, talk us through the middle of the first half. You were down 13 points. It was like 16-3, and then you just started clicking. What did you say, and what did the team finally start doing right to get the shots going down?
I don't know. They just went in. I wish I had an answer for it. I don't know that I said anything. I mean, we were taking good shots. We missed like 3 or 4 layups. He missed an open look. And so. It was just kind of we just settled down. I think eventually, they're good. That's a good defensive team. They're long, they're athletic, they play very physical. They had a very good game plan. Evan's going to get people just chasing him all over for the rest of the year. I mean, that is what it is. He's got a bullseye on his back now, and he'll get better at dealing with that every game. And we'll get better as a team, getting him the ball in situations and he'll get better at when they're trying to take him out at getting other guys assists or getting assists and getting other guys going. So, it's a learning experience for us. But the biggest thing is we settled down. We hit shots. The D was consistent. What did we give up? We have 22 points. So the problem is, you've been here. Every time we play them, first game of the year here, it's like going to the dentist's office. Scores. I'll bet you if I went back and looked at scores, I can't remember honestly the last time that we've had a game that the first half score either team has scored above 25 points. I don't know what it is. I really don't. So
Coaching,
I wish I did. Must be.
Talk about the winning the rebound battle, especially the work of your big man Greg Anderson and Jory Scott in particular seem to really have gotten the hang of it.
Yeah, I mean that was huge. Our wings did a good job of hitting guys and blocking out, and our guards up at the top kind of kept guys off of them, and Jory and Greg were really able to just go up in a crowd at times and get rebounds. And like I talked about earlier, it's not easy to rebound out of the zone. So for those 2 guys, to come out tonight and get 6 and 4 apiece at big times on the defensive end was really good. Greg almost had 10. So, I mean, we need them to rebound. They're 2 seniors. This is their last go-around for them. And we need them to rebound. That's what we need them to do. That's why they're in at the end of the game. So.
And Jory Scott was able to get up a couple of good assists, finding guys in the second half.
Mm-hmm. He slowed down. I mean, we I think at times want to make. We got a very unselfish team, and so sometimes we get a little overzealous trying to pass it. We're trying to kind of hot potato it a little bit, trying to go you're open instead of just slowing down, letting the game come to us. But yeah, in the second half, I thought we slowed down. We scored much better. We just gave up a couple deep threes there late. So.
Evan, your thoughts? You had a great game. You shooting 8 for 15, but it must be disappointing to just the one to get away after the tough split you had last week.
This was a game we really needed to win, protect the house, and we just let it slip.
What's the mindset of the team going in? Okay, another game in 24 hours. Don't dwell on this.
Well, hopefully we're ticked. I mean, I think everybody should be upset. This is a game we should have won. I mean, we don't turn the ball over 20 times to win the game. Even as bad as we shot the ball in the first 15 minutes, if we don't have 20 turnovers, we win the game. So, you know, and that's the same thing with San Francisco State, and that's part of growing. We got to learn. All right, you know, we just got one taken from us, and now we've got to rebound because you know we can't give up too many back-to-back losses, be it at home, on the road, or whatever. So. You know, we got a very favorable schedule this year, and we got to start taking advantage of it. So hopefully the Dominguez East Bay game was a 2-point game, so hopefully they warm out a little bit, and it's their second weekend on the road, and so hopefully they'll have some tired legs tomorrow.
Evan, and during the slump in the first half, when you guys started off, how do you get the guys going on the court as per se as like a leader on the team?
I mean, I talked to them. We talked to each other. We have confidence in ourselves, and we know that we're going to make shots. It just comes down to defense and getting stops, rebounds, getting our confidence back, which will happen later on in the game.
What are you expecting to